villains need therapy, and other needs to be deleted. These are the kind of villains who don't just cross the line, they erase it. Starting from Light Yagami from Death Note. This dude literally had a god-level notebook, a power that could have changed the world. Bro could have become the next president. But what did he do? He sit at home eating potato chips and yapping about justice.
Justice!
Justice.
And the worst part? He manipulated his own father right before their Valhalla entrance.
Please, Dad, you can't die on me like this!
Light, you really aren't Kira. I'm so glad, my son.
And I'll see you in Valhalla.
A total psychopath who later laughed in front of El's grave.
That's right! I win!
Calm down, little bro. You talk like a god, but you literally ended up as a homeless guy. And your girl? This guy manipulated himself and still thought he was right. Like my friend Steve, who still believe I won't get 100 likes.
What?
Relax.
Now let's be honest, if we got a death note, most of them would probably write our own name first, just so nobody steals it.
What do you mean by that?
Now don't get me started on this apple-obsessed Shinigami.
Green apple!
Bro, look at them. Both look like Ash and Pikachu's cursed evolution. Light always saw himself as a calm, nonchalant, silent villain, the guy who never yaps, and we all thought the same, until Aizen-sama arrives.
That's an argument only a loser would make!
The most nonchalant villain with a premium salon subscription. At this point, Tresemme should have sponsored him.
With your spiritual pressure.
Aizen is officially from Bleach, but controls the entire anime universe. You will find him everywhere. Solo Leveling Aizen, Autism Aizen, Blue Lock Aizen, Walmart Aizen, and Aizen Without a Plan. This guy is an aura farmer. He stopped Ichigo's blade in a mid-fight, just with his 2 fingers. Because Aizen never stops. He is always 2 steps ahead.
I am always 2 steps ahead.
Surprise, motherfucker!
You all love him when he smirks, because that smirk means he already won and you just don't know it yet.
What do you mean by that?
Aizen didn't walk into Bleach, but the Bleach walked into his PowerPoint presentation because this man plans everything, including your birth, your haircut, and your decision for not liking this video.
Simply a part of my plan.
He even faked his own death so that people could cry harder, except Mumu.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
At this point, bro is a walking unemployment form that nobody reads. Dude hates Soul King's control over him, yet controls everyone like they're NPCs in his story mode. Take the example of Ichigo. Aizen didn't raise him to be a hero, he was just a character development program for him, more like a side quest. Aizen wanted to surpass heaven and become a god, but in the end, he got sealed like a banned Discord mod.
I refuse to accept the world ruled by that thing!
Yeah. Stop the yap. Aizen always make things happen according to the plan. But on the other side, Madara believed in something different.
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world.
Born in the Uchiha clan, Madara spent his entire life fighting with the legends like Hashirama.
However, this endless fighting threatened to destroy both their clans.
Madara is the kind of guy who fumbles everyone. His name is as big as Voldemort from the Wizard Kingdom. Things look so great, but then he spent his entire life beefing with little teenagers.
I still intend to have you repay your debt to me.
Help you with bathroom stuff?
That would be good.
Madara saw Uchihas fail over and over again and decided that the free will is a bug and he needs to override it. He also acknowledged Might Guy as his tribal chief.
Declare that you are the strongest of them all!
Madara had an aura to edit the reality using infinite Tsukiyomi. But that's not peace, that's running away in 4K. Every step he took was a final boss move. Dude fought the entire ninja world like a tutorial mission. But here's the funny part. For a guy obsessed with control, got deleted from his own endgame, just to realize he was never the author.
What?
He was just another pawn of Black Zetsu with better dialogue.
Relax.
But there was another villain with the same mindset.
Mayroom from Hunter x Hunter.
Have you ever spared a pig or a cow because it begged you for its life?
Now this wool villain sounds so logical that it makes me wonder why RAM prices are high just for brain rot stuff.
Pusini, sushini.
You weird.
Mayroom literally had a great entrance. He spawned with max stats from day one. Bro came into the world just for the food, and we were just his calories with hierarchy. Mayroom didn't hate humans, it's just he didn't respect them enough. For him, we were just bunch of NPCs with opinion he didn't ask for.
On the right side of the border, children may starve to death, while on the left, idle dregs who do nothing have everything they need.
This man can beat you, learn your strategies, and evolve like a software update. He easily mastered every game he plays, but everything changed when he put on a game called Gungi and Komugi enters the chat. A blind girl with zero ego and infinite wins. She maximized the rage bait, and bro knew it's a 10-on-10 rage bait, because Mayroom was in a permanent skill issue zone now.
Pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am.
Later, he fights with Netero and this old man who almost deleted him. But Mayroom survived and wanted to play Gungi with Komugi again. But here's the catch. The old man's mini nukes didn't just hurt him. During the fight, it gave him the world's worst debuff, a permanent radiation damage which was slowly killing him. And later, he passed away with Komugi. It's like bro is going with me too kind of vibe. Mayroom only thought was even if he changed himself, the world might not care. And that's what Black Goku truly feels.
It's heartbreaking to see a world so scarred.
Black Goku from the Dragon Ball Trunks arc. This dude enters and destroys both mom and a chick of Trunk. Later, we find out that he is none other than Zamasu from different timelines. This green lizard time travels like Avengers and stole Goku's body and later destroyed his family.
Using your own body as his weapon.
Goku Black keeps talking about justice, evolution, and divine order, but he's literally cosplaying another man's body to feel superior. Later, Vegeta fights with Black Goku, and this lizard throws him like a trash. And then Zamasu fuses himself with Black Goku and forms Black Zamasu. After this, Vegeta and Goku fuses too and make the man, the myth, Vegito.
Relax.
And then they beat the hell out of Black Zamasu. Later, Black Goku becomes a cloud, starts yelling about justice into the sky in different timelines, and still gets erased like a corrupted save file, thanks to Zeno, the Lord. But I personally believe Black Goku is one of the strongest villain ever written. And speaking of the strongest, how I can forget Lord Boros from One Punch Man?
Come and give stimulation to my existence.
The Ronnie Coleman of One Punch universe, he crossed the universe looking for a challenge as his only job is to conquer planets for years and destroying millions of species, all because he was bored. Wait, what? That's a gym bro with unlimited protein fuel. This man really heard a prophecy like, somewhere out there, there's a guy who can fight you, and he nuked planets like Google Maps detours.
What?
Boros shows up on Earth of his protein and drops a city, beats S-Class heroes to complete his reps like they're background NPCs. And later, he finally meets Saitama. And this bald animated version of Andrew Tate was just standing there like he's in a hurry to buy a new Bugatti from sale. Boros is screaming, transforming, burning his own lifespan for power and unlocked all DLC forms in a mid-fight. And what Saitama did? Nothing special. Boros really used all his energy in one final attack and thought he would win. Like, bro, Saitama sneezes harder than that. And later, Saitama just uses one punch. And then after the fight, we see a dry leaf Boros, all protein, creatine used up, and here lying on the floor like a gooner after long work. Imagine traveling the universe, ending civilizations, just to realize the guy you were searching for isn't even trying. Lord Boros wasn't defeated, he was politely invalidated. All that power and gym reps just to be someone's warm-up fight.
You lie. You were holding back, weren't you?
Talking about gym reps and warm-up fights, how can we forget about our Toji Fujiguro?
This guy is exactly what happens when the system nerfs you at birth and you still runs the lobby. Dude was a handicap in Jiu-Jitsu world. No cursed energy, no clan buffs, no ancestry perks. Just raw hands, trauma, and unemployment. This man hated sorcerers and then made this his full-time gig. If he had a LinkedIn account, then it should be titled as a freelance op. He fights like he read the terms and conditions and decided to violate all of them. Bro plays Jujutsu Kaisen like it's a battle royale with no rules. Zenin Clan said he was a failure, so he changed his name and started speedrunning deadbeat lore. And Megumi? Bro sold his own son like an NFT. Future Drip? Maybe. Father of the Year? Absolutely not. Then he pulls up on Gojo, young Gojo, and absolutely folds him. For 5 minutes, X, thought Toji can beat Sukuna too. But then Gojo reboots. Blue eyes with divine update. Toji sees that glow, no villain speech, no copium, man chooses the fastest uninstall in anime history. Toji's aura was insane. His decision making was atrocious, but where is child support? Now, talking about child support, there's one guy who need to pay that. Yujiro Hanma. Bro didn't enter the world like a baby. Bro spawned with max stats and beef with America and society. And yeah, chicks too. Earthquakes see him coming and decide to chill. Countries don't declare war on Yujiro. They send emails, very respectful ones. This man walks into a room and the air pressure changes. Testosterone levels spike. Women question life choices as this dude loves chicks. Bro have many chicks in his life. Yujiro didn't teach his son Baki how to ride a bike. He taught him how to survive emotional damage, generational trauma with a protein shake. Yujiro believes if you're weak, that's a skill issue. And for him, love is optional. And mercy? He uninstalled that ages ago. Every fight is Yujiro checking if the universe still respects him. I believe we fear him a lot. Yujiro Hanma isn't evil. He's just what happens when toxic masculinity hits God tier and never logs off. For me, he is the most evil gym bro ever existed. And I believe he is best father ever written by the author.
You weird.
Nah, I be honest, this guy should be in prison. He literally smacks this Canadian agent, attacks the army, stealing someone's wife, smacking them too, and even being a father, he still lacks emotional intelligence and beat the hell out of his son too. And that's all for this video. Tell me who deserves this treatment next.